You have all these so-called experts who talk about drilling.
I always give you the truth.
But what is I know, and I owe you a favor there. But what is the truth about when we start drilling? Let's say we start drilling in 2 months off the coast of Florida, right at the continental shelf. When can we get the oil? When will it affect the price of gas and oil?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to get you a guest, if you'll take him, who is an intern at the American Enterprise Institute and a junior at Princeton, who has found an economics paper that argues that the price of oil will start to drop almost immediately on the expectation of future supply. And the funny story is this paper was rejected by the Journal of Energy Economics because the editor said to the two writers, who are both professional economists, this is so obvious, and every economist in the world agrees so much, and I'm quoting here, that even if the Democratic Policy Council doesn't understand it, it is basically understood by every economist in the world. Everybody who's a professional economist knows if there's an expectation that supply is going to go up, prices start to come down, and they start to come down immediately because speculators start to sell out of the market because they suddenly realize they're going to lose their position. So I think you'll see prices start to drop almost. In fact, with all the turn with McCain coming out for drilling, Governor Chris coming out for drilling, Senator Obama sort of coming out for drilling, other than Speaker Pelosi and Majority Leader Harry Reid, who are both still stubbornly on the left opposing anything. The fact is you've already seen oil prices come down $20-some a barrel, and I think that's because the world market's beginning to realize the Americans are going to change, and you're going to see a lot more American production. Yeah, but I find it interesting that more economists are not on the record as saying that. We have somebody you should have on as a guest some morning. Bright, young junior at Princeton named Jose Alicia. Jose went out and found a paper by two economists that said there's zero question in economics that if you increase future supply, you bring down current prices. That happens almost immediately. Now, what makes the paper fascinating is it was turned down by the Journal of Energy Economics with the following argument. This principle is so widely known in economics that you can't publish it as original research. And he went on to say, even if the Democratic Policy Council doesn't understand it. So I would start and say this particular editorial writer ought to meet Jose Alicia. In fact, I'm going to suggest to Jose he write a letter to the paper there, because as a junior at Princeton, he understands more about economics than most of the politicians in this country, and he understands that if you increase supply, price comes down. Now, I don't know why that's not fundamental to how people think about markets.